What's going on, everybody? JCSB here, and welcome to episode 7 of season 3 of our Minecraft Let's Play. Now, in the last episode, we started working on our storage room, which is this small mini tower that you're seeing here. And today we're going to continue working on it. What I want to do today is kind of build a platform around it. Basically, that's what's going to hold all of our storage chests. So what we need to do first is grab some materials. Got to get our glass with us. We need some glass panes and some glass blocks. We already got some sandstone and wood. And I wanted to mention something. No joking. Literally about 2 minutes ago, I went and sheared all of these sheep, and almost all of them have their wool back in 2 minutes. It is absolutely crazy how quickly they regrow their wool. It's a bit overwhelming, to be honest. Anyways, what we're going to do before we get going, we actually have to make a couple of doors because currently our storage room doesn't have any doors on them, and we're going to need, I think, 4 of them. So let's do that. And what I also want to do is make a floor for the inside of this tower here. Now, I did get a bit of feedback from you guys regarding this tower. A lot of you liked the design. Some of you were wondering if it was maybe too high off the ground, like that it would be a lot of work to get to it. And I do understand what you're saying. Yes, it is pretty high off the ground, but you know, that is kind of how I planned it. So I'm definitely okay with it if anybody's wondering. Alright, I'm not exactly sure if I like the way that floor looks. I think we need to put some glowstone over this area too. So let me do that. Maybe I think this actually needs to be wood. I think that's definitely the problem. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So now what we're going to do is put our doors on. Alright. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. Now, what I want to do is put some torches up. I always do this around all my door frames in any of my Minecraft worlds. Wow, that door looks like it's actually not acting weird for once. Usually doors act extremely weird, or they did. But it looks like they seem to have fixed it. Alright, let's see. So I guess what it's time to start doing is building the platform on top. And I mentioned that I wanted to make it as close to a perfect circle as possible. Now, I've actually never done anything with a perfect circle. And I think there's an application online. It is going to be kind of a pain in the butt to do though, because I know it's definitely not easy. So let's see. We need to put glass block there. I will make this this little floor platform here, if you're wondering, all out of glass, because it'll just look the best. Alright, that's going to be a problem. That torch will not work there. So I think we're going to have to remove it and place some glass. Alright, so what I'm going to do real quick is go online and see if I can even make a perfect circle out of this odd shape that I've already started. I don't really know if I can, but let me go online and see, and I'll be back as soon as I'm done with that. Alright guys, so I think I found a pretty good chart on the internet. Now, this is pretty complicated, and it's going to require me to constantly check back on the internet page and see if I'm building things correctly. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to have a cut screen. What I'm going to try to do is just lay out a basic foundation for the circle, and once I get that done, I'll come back to the video and then we'll start building from there. So let me start building and seeing if I can get this done correctly. It should be fun, but other than that, I will see you in just 1 second. Alright guys, so I just underwent a very long building session. I basically just redid the entire tower. Now I'm going to explain everything about this tower. Now here's a look at it. So yes, I did get the circle done, but the tower probably looks a lot different. Now let me explain what happened. The circle did work with the tower that we already had built, but it was obviously I guess asymmetrical, meaning, you know, everything was not even and perfect. And first off, things that aren't perfectly symmetrical really irritate me. I guess it's just a little bit of OCD, or Minecraft OCD as I like to call it, kicking in. But I was okay with the tower in its original state when it wasn't perfectly symmetrical, but then I remembered that I want this to be a full-time world, meaning that we're going to have it for over 100 episodes. That's the game plan. So if we're going to be in this world for so long, everything does have to be technically perfect, you know, in my eyes. So here is the finished tower. Now, I want to start off by saying that I think it looks awesome. I've never done anything with a perfect circle, but I don't know why I waited this long to start, because that looks awesome. So now let me show you what I did with the tower. If you remember, these front two walls here had double doors, and this pillar here was in a different location, and it wasn't made out of glass. Now, I didn't change the back of the tower. This is what we originally had in the back. But what I did is I basically made it a perfect square in a way. What I mean is that this face here, this side, and this side are all exactly the same except for obviously the two doors. And then in between all four sides, there's just this pillar with alternating sandstone and glass, and that's in all four corners. So now the tower is pretty much symmetrical on every side, and the circle worked out perfectly. Now, I believe I did a circle with a diameter of 29. Oh, and look at all the torches I also added on the pillars. It just looks awesome in here. I'm really, really happy with it. And my dog's barking, so I wonder if you can hear him, but if you can't, just know that he's going nuts right now. Anyways, it is a 29 diameter circle. And the reason I had to change the tower is because the circle ends up having a 1 block center. And so our tower originally had a 2 block center, meaning that yes, we could do it, but it wasn't perfect, and it needs to be. So I think this really looks awesome. I think a diameter of 29 is the perfect size. It's exactly what I was looking for. And the thing just looks awesome. So I am very happy that I am done building that. Now, as for designs, I'm thinking of I'm just gonna end up, you know, filling all this open space in with glass. I wanna, nice. Glad I got that on camera. Just completely took a fall there. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I was thinking of maybe doing smaller rings of wooden planks on the inside. I'm not exactly sure how cool that would look, or if it would just be a bit overkill. But it is definitely a thing that I'm, you know, considering. I'm not sure exactly how I would do that. I think I would just move everything in a couple blocks, but I actually think things would have to be, they would have to be, all the measurements would have to be changed. And let me actually go up and plan and see how I would do that, because I think all I'd have to do is pick a smaller radius, or a smaller diameter rather, and then just build another circle on the inside, you know, regarding that radius or diameter that we pick. So let's see, how many blocks is it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I wanted a perfect middle where we could have a stripe. But the stripe is either going to have to be 2 blocks thick, or it's going to have to be either closer to the centerpiece here or the outside. And I'd rather it be closer to the centerpiece, so I believe that it's going to be right here. So let me mark off that spot on all sides. Alright, so let me see how big that makes our diameter. Alright, so that gives us a diameter of 17. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have another cutscene. I'm going to look up the diameter of, the design of a 17 block diameter circle. And then we'll build that out of wooden planks, because I do think that'll look really, really cool. So let me do that here. It'll be just another short little cut, and we'll start building. Alright guys, so we have the wooden circle done, this inside circle. I'm not exactly sure how much I like it. I'm starting to wonder if I might have, or if I maybe should have made it the one outside. But I think we're going to stick with it. I don't think it looks terrible. I actually really like it. You know, it's unfortunate that it couldn't be exactly in the middle due to, you know, the fact, or due to the measurement of the blocks that we had there. But regardless, I am still very, very happy with the way that looks. I honestly just think that looks really, really awesome. It's really epic. It's one of the, I think, the greatest things I've built. It's probably the best storage room I've ever built. I'm actually really, really happy with it. And I know it sounds like you know, I'm going crazy over this, but like I said, I really am actually pretty proud of myself for building this one. I think it turned out really nicely. And it's obviously not done. We're going to go fill everything in with glass now. Let me just pick up all these blocks first. Man, my dog is so annoying. He is still barking. And as I told you before I took a cutscene, he was barking. And he's still going absolutely crazy. I really, really am irritated by that dog right now. He just really stresses me out sometimes because he just does not stop barking. You know, you can be sitting right in front of him. And just you'll be right there, and he's like, "Hey, stop barking!" And he'll just bark right in your face. It's a lot of people find it funny when they actually come over to our house, but when you have to live with him 24/7, it does get pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie about that. Now, what's cool about this circle that we're doing here is as soon as we go to the Nether and grab some glowstone, we can place some random glowstone blocks throughout here, throughout the pieces of glass, and I think that'll look nice and it'll be an easy way to light things up. So we will do that eventually. Alright, let me fill all this in with glass. Alright guys, so I've officially run out of glass, which is really, really unfortunate. I thought that, you know, making 8 stacks of it back when we first started off this project would have been plenty, but apparently not. I'm completely out, and we're almost done filling this all in with glass. I have this small part of this outer section here, and then I have this entire outer and inner corner on, you know, this section of the tower here. But I am really, really liking the way this thing looks. It just looks better and better the more that I work on it. And I hope nobody thinks that that's like being cocky or anything like that. I'm just, you know, I'm actually proud of myself. This is turning out to be pretty cool, and I think it would look awesome as a tower. And the fact that it's going to be our storage room is just crazy. It's going to look so good. And I'm really excited to keep building it. What I plan on doing is once the glass is all filled in, we're going to build up glass pane walls, I guess, or, you know, glass walls, probably like 4 or 5 blocks up, and then just make, you know, a sandstone like domed roof at the top or something like that. It's going to be really, really cool, and I'm excited to keep building it. But I think that's all the time we have. I've been recording for roughly 18 minutes. I've probably been playing for about 30 minutes to an hour. And look at that, the wool's regrown completely in no more than, you know, a couple minutes. It's going crazy. I can't believe how fast they grow wool back. We're going to have so much wool, it's not even going to be funny. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed episode 7, I believe it is, of our Minecraft Let's Play, do hit the thumbs up button because it's awesome to see your support. Other than that, have a great day, guys, and I will see you all next episode. Hope you like the tower. Peace.